Hi everybody, just want to do a quick update on my 125 here. I have been medicating this tank for the last week or so, and I started by putting some API fungus cure in there, but then I decided that the API fungus cure was not really what I needed, and this is all because my angelfish that you can almost make out in the back of the tank back there had a patch of fungus growing on the side of its face. In fact, if we look at it, we can see, well, it's the left side, so as it's kind of facing us there, it's going to be on our right, but it's the angelfish's left cheek. Had a big old gross fuzzy patch on it, and so after the initial dose of the anti-fungus treatment, I switched tack and I started treating it with doxycycline, just an antibiotic. I assumed that there was an infection on the angelfish, and that if I cleared the infection up using the doxycycline, the fungus would just go away as the infection cleared up, and that seems to have done the trick. The angelfish seems to be just fine. I was also hoping I would get lucky and the doxycycline would help whatever's going on with my tenopoma down there. And you can see how his scales are a little bit on the pine coney side. He looks a little bit bloated and swollen. He's looked like that for several weeks now, and I was really hoping that a treatment of the antibiotics in here would clear up whatever internal issues that are going on with that fish. But it is an old fish. It's already lived longer than what they are usually said to be. You know, their maximum age is usually about 7 years old. That one's more like 8 by now. And so it could just be age related. I don't know. Again, I was hoping the doxycycline would have some sort of an effect, and it does look a little better, so it might be healing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see in the long run and find out how well it does. But my main goal was to get the angelfish all cleared up, and we did indeed get the angelfish cleared up just fine. In fact, you can see now very easily that there's no fuzz or infection or anything on the side of its face over there. So I got a little bit of cloudiness left in the water from the medication, as you can probably tell. But I did a big water change yesterday, which marked the end of the medication cycle. And now I'm just going to wait a few more days. We'll do another big water change. I'll give it a few more days after that. And then we'll do another water change. And eventually we'll get the tank nice and clear again. And we won't see any of that cloudiness in the water. I've been keeping an eye on the cycle. The cloudiness is not coming from a disruption in my cycle. The cloudiness is coming from the medication itself. It says right on the package that the medication may cloud or discolor the water. And so again, I've been keeping my eye on ammonia and nitrite levels. They are both down at non-detectable amounts. And so therefore my nitrogen cycle has not been disrupted in any way. So the tank is still ticking over fine. Again, the cloudy water is just a little bit of a throwback from the medication being in there, and as I do a series of water changes, we'll get that out and the tank will start looking nice and clear again. So I don't use carbon. I'm not going to put any carbon in there. We're not going to use the carbon to get the medication out. We're just going to do simple water changes. That should do the trick. And I am not going to do a bunch of series of massive water changes to get them out of there, because in my experience, doing too many water changes or doing too much water changes too frequently will disrupt your tank, and all kinds of bad things can start happening when you get in there and start doing mad crazy water changes all the time. So we will not be super stepping it up, and we're not going to be in there doing like huge water changes to try to get this cloudiness out of here. I'll give it another week. I'll give it another few days. We'll do another 25-30%. You know, we'll give it another 3-4 days after that. We'll do another 25%, and we'll get it out of there. Again, the tank will clear up just fine. That cloudy water is not bothering anybody. So there you go. Just a little update on my 125. Just wanted to let everybody know everybody got through the medication process just fine, and the tank is going to get back to normal here any day now. So thanks for watching that one. Hope you enjoyed that. See you real soon in the next one.